Thank you so much. Thank you for pressing play. I go by the name of Keisha Gay. Yes, sir. All right, that was enough. Thank you for pressing play, like I always say. And my name is Keisha Gay. This is my podcast. I've been podcasting for a minute. I'm gonna get right into it. Everything's about relationships. If this is your first time here, don't let this be your first fucking episode. I got way better episodes. You know what I mean? Not saying that this ain't gonna be a phenomenal, top-notch, top-tier type shit, but I'm just saying I got some other shit, so listen to it first before you go over here. We in 2023, you better go back to 2027. 2027? Did I just say 2027? Damn, where the fuck am I at? 2017, please. Sorry, my bad. Anyways, damn, 2027. I must got plans and shit. Look here, all right? Let's talk about this. This is very imperative. No, it's not. It is what it is. It is. It's something I've been like really chopping it up with myself for a few days. And I was like, let me talk to the people about it. You know what I mean? Because I'm an observer. I could sit at a Starbucks on the outside and watch people. I'm fucking weirdo like that. Like, low-key, I'm about to buy I need some furniture to put, not furniture, like some chairs to put in front of my house so I could watch people do shit outside. You know, just on some, I'm bored, let's see what these motherfuckers is doing type shit. But yeah, I be watching people. So this is where this come from. Like, I see people in relationships and I've seen people go into back-to-back relationships, right? Now, my question is, and I'm questioning myself too, because I partake, do we enter relationships based on despair? And for those who don't know the definition of despair, thirst, nigga, off of thirst. Do you enter relationships off of fucking thirst, off of despair? You're desperate. You're thinking that, oh my God, I'm not gonna find the right person. Oh God, when is it gonna happen to me? Why is Sierra's prayers not working for me? And then you just get into something that's already sitting there waiting. A lot of things with, I want to say this. This sidebar. A lot of lesbians always got, like lesbian femmes, always got some nigga sitting by lurking. And I don't even understand why they participate in that shit. But nigga is waiting for your failing ass lesbian relationship so he could pop up and take on his whole, you know what I mean? But you don't understand, that's the wrong time to make a decision. But just letting you know, don't worry about it. I'm just putting my 2 cents out there. Always got some nigga that you be trying to engage with. Why? Don't engage with these niggas. You know you really need a man. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Sorry, I apologize. Because I know that's what these niggas be dropping. They be dropping some gems. It's like niggas in jail type shit. They're like, baby, I love you so much. I could do it. I could do everything for you. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm running on. I didn't mean to do that. I apologize. But y'all do. A lot of films be having niggas in their pocket, like ready to take on some shit. Because they think that, you know what I mean, they better than us. And, you know, clearly we're all the same. But you know how that go. Just a little bit more emotions over here than it is over there. Or a little bit more emotions are shown over here than it is over there. Because I work with a bunch of emotional ass niggas. Men slash niggas/men. Back to what I was saying. Do we enter relationships in despair? Because we think that things ain't going to work out. I have done that, like... Okay, so tell me if this is the spirit. Before I go into it, my mom always says that she doesn't want to be in a relationship just to say that she's in a relationship. And I think that's absolutely the best way to approach a lot of things. Do we feel desperate after a while and say to ourselves, am I ever going to meet this person? This person that is supposedly for me. Like, I've been into a situation before. This person is not even my type. Right? And I do have a type. And this person was not my type. And the unfortunate side of me, which I have experienced and who I am today because of what I've experienced, I've entered relationships based off of sex. And it's bad, right? And I don't mind sharing. I've literally stuck with someone based on the sex. Okay, so let me start over. So I fuck him. I like the fucking, so I kept fucking him, and it became a relationship. That's pretty much what I'm saying. So is that despair? Because, again, that's not my type, but the sex was good. We never went to the movies together. I don't even think I took this girl out to dinner. Like, real talk, I think it was just really like, I like this sexual activity that we have, and I wanted to keep going. So I have to low-key lock you in so you could be available for me. But really, one day I'm going to wake up and I'm going to ghost you. And that's what happened. One day, I woke up one day, I was like, what am I doing? And I ghosted her. So the thing is this. I think that entering something in despair, it has a timetable. Like, it can happen a month. It can happen 2 months. It could even happen fucking 2 to 5 years, where you just open your eyes and understand that this really wasn't for me. How did I get into this thing? And how did I get into this place? Was I desperate? Like, this is not the person that I really, you know what I mean? And I think that we all do that at one point in our lives. We all enter situations that we find out later that was bad off top. Like the first week you knew this ain't really it, right? It's like getting drunk at a stranger's house and trying to figure out why am I here, where am I, how did I get here type shit. That's how I think entering relationships in despair is I think that we really, really got to, and I am not a relationship expert, but I know I've left relationships when I was still in love. And a lot of people don't do that. I am capable of leaving someone that I'm in love with because I know it's not working. Not saying that's good, not saying that's bad, but I've done it, and I've done it a few times. I've left people that I love. I don't think love can keep me anywhere. Respect for each other, nurture for each other, growth with each other, that type of shit is what keeps me locked in. You know what I'm saying? We are all not the same when it comes to that, but that's where I am in life. I'm the type of person like, bam, we gotta be locked in. Like this is my person, and on every single level we click. We're not gonna always agree, but we know how to agree to disagree and respect. There's a line, right? There's a fucking invisible line. I don't give a fuck it's made out of blood. I don't give a fuck it's made out of sparkle dust. There's a fucking line we can't cross. You know what I mean? You can't, you know what I'm saying? Like if your girl's fat and you skinny, you can't call your girl fat when you arguing. Like I think it's a lot of things that we can't say. You can't say, oh, that's why your mom got cancer. Like there's a fucking line so that's what I'm saying, that with the respect thing. You have to know how to argue without hurting their feelings. But, I mean, saying some detrimental shit like that's why your mom got cancer, that's ridiculous. So, do we enter these relationships in despair and then later on find ourselves ghosting somebody like I did, or crossing the line and say that's why your mom got cancer, or X, Y, and Z? You know what I mean? Like, what makes us move so quickly? What makes us, like, how do we get to this place of desperation? How do we get there? My outlook on it is some of us are really afraid to be alone. And in being alone, you got to figure out who you are. And then sometimes you're going to find out that you ain't shit. And then when you find out you ain't shit, you're going to have to change. And to change, you're going to have to go through so many growing pains. Oh my God, there's so much you have to go. You are going to cry some days. When you're by yourself, bro, looking in the mirror and saying you got to change, and you start loving yourself, that shit is a fucking emotional roller coaster. Like, I ain't even gonna lie, I wanted to do all the drugs. Like, this shit was it was something. It's something that needs to happen, obviously, because it wouldn't be as painful as it was. It's a fucking cleanse of all the shit you've been through, and then you end up choosing yourself. And in choosing yourself, though, you end up choosing the right partner for. I'm gonna say, I pray that you choose the right partner for you. In choosing yourself, this should lead to you choosing the right partner for yourself. Not saying that desperation does not return or show its face every once in a while, because who the fuck don't want to cuddle with somebody at night? And you know what I'm saying? Exchange little cute jokes and just inside jokes and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, we all want that. I've been single for a minute now, and I appreciate the time that I took to myself and not just into something else. I had to choose me. I had to step away from a situation which I didn't want to be in anymore, and because it was too toxic, and I didn't like the toxicity of it, because, you know, especially when you're growing, and her and I both, when you're growing, you really want some nurturing around you while you're growing. You want some good feelings. You want some, you know what I mean? You want something real good when you try to grow, and you want some support. And that's on both sides. So I had to step away from that. And I've been single. It's going to be almost a year, not year yet, but I'm going to be single for a year where no sex, no nothing. And I appreciate this time that I'm spending with myself. Of course, I want to double back sometimes, be like, yo, what's up, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Because I could just, boom, have sex with her. And that's what she said anyway. She said, when we just be sex partners, I'm like, no, I can't do that. You know what I mean? I don't believe in that. And I don't believe in having sex partners anymore. I used to. Because it stunts my growth. And my growth requires for me to be cleansed and ready for the next person. I can't be fucking you and still and waiting for the next person to come. It's impossible. I can't keep one door open and a door over here open at the same time. That shit's going to clash. So I got to close one door and then allow this other door to come open, so the person that I'm supposed to be attracting could come in. But I feel like, to sum this up, because I don't like this shit to be too long, I feel like the reason why we get to desperation is because we don't spend enough time with ourselves to get to know who we are, what we are, and that we are good enough to attract what's really right for us. If you think I am right, wrong, indifferent, whatever, please, you know what I'm saying, hit me. So, okay, you can hit me on here, but I don't think this is the best social media to hit me at, to be honest with you. I post it obviously on YouTube. I post it on Spreaker's app, but their app is not very intuitive. I like recording on this app, but when it comes to communication or corresponding between people, it ain't the best. I'll probably find something better. If somebody got a suggestion, please hit me up where correspondence can go better. You know what I mean? I don't really got that kind of time to look for that type of shit. But I say thank you for pressing play. I go by the name of Keisha Gay. I am the shit. Thank you.